Devine here. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, today's title is For Name's Sake. I know it sounds a little bit odd and you may not get it, but believe me, when we come back, you're going to know exactly where this is going. I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, so for name's sake, what in the world does that mean? Alright, so realistically, when you're thinking about a product that you have purchased, whether it be an iPhone, an Android, a microwave oven, a car, whatever it is, that their company offers a guarantee on their services, on their products, because they don't care necessarily about you, the consumer, right? What they care about is their name, right? They care about what other people will say about their name, because they understand that their name is the most important thing they have. They could pay all the advertising in the world, but if their name is tarnished, their reputation is gone, meaning that people will no longer purchase whatever it is that they are offering, right? Now, when you stop and think about your name, what do you portray to people? Who are you to people? What do people see in your name? Do they see a person who's loving? Do they see a person who's caring? Do they see somebody that will be there for them through thick and thin? Do they see someone that does not look to get from them, but rather to be an inspiration to them? Okay? So when you're really stopping and thinking about this, how are people going to remember your name? Now, when you really dive into that and you understand that, wait a second, is this that I'm doing right now gonna tarnish my name? Is it gonna tarnish my reputation? Is it gonna help me and prosper me? Is it gonna help my name of my children's children? Where is this in line with where I want to be? Where I want my offspring's name to be? So when your name comes on the line, everything you say, everything you do has a direct impact on your name. But now I want to take this even a step further, okay? I want you to stop and think about, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you are in life at this moment, do you understand that God created you in His image and He breathed His life into you? So when He created you in His image, that means that He has His name on the line for you. Now, let's dive into this a little bit deeper, okay? Now, I want you to stop and think about this. When you buy those products, those people will protect their name. They will offer you a 100% guaranteed money back, no questions asked. They will pay for the shipping if need be. And yet, what do we do with what God has given us? We have this ability to not understand the principles that the manufacturers have, and we let our lives just go by. We go to these jobs that have little to no impact on our life. We're not happy, but yet we won't look to the manufacturer. We won't look to the manufacturer to help us get our lives straight. You know, when you buy these items or services, usually they will come with a manual, right? They come with something that tells you how to operate it, what you can do and what you can't do. It takes everything, all the guesswork out, and if you will know what they're talking about, they are talking about this product and about who they are, right? This is all about them saying, this is who we are, this is your product, this is what you can expect, and this is what you should and should not do, right? Now, when we live our lives, we know that we have been produced. We beat out, how many of us, for instance, 2 million, some people say 5 million, 1 billion, I don't care. We beat them out because God looked upon us and said, that's the one. That's the one for this time, for this season, in this place. And I have a purpose and a plan for them. And we are not living up to that plan because our manual, the Bible, is right there. And it's plain as day. You know, you don't have to continue to pray for a fish to swim in water, do you? No, because that's who they are. That is what God designed them to do. You're not going to see a fish trying to walk on land. You're not going to see a bird trying to swim in the ocean and live in the ocean. Because they already know what their purpose is. They already know the plan that they have. The bird is supposed to fly. The fish is supposed to swim. And yet where we are supposed to be blessed beyond recognition. We are supposed to leave a legacy. We are supposed to be healthy, wealthy, wise. And yet how many of us just go through the day getting by, trying to make it through another day so I can go through another day of the same BS and living a life that has no meaning, has no destination. It's just living day by day. Uh-oh. I know, guys, I'm sorry, but, believe me, this hurts me too because I know I still do this. I know I still have these issues in my life that I don't completely surrender to God, that I take ownership in instead of leaning on the manual, the Bible, leaning on the creator of that manual, God, and try to take it on myself and live a life that is based off of something that isn't even supposed to be. When you have that tenacity, when you have that ability to actually understand that, wait a second, I was created by a creator, and that if this is true, then I need to let him know if something isn't working out right, and then it's his job, it's his responsibility to help me. Now, does that mean, once again, that, I'm in a bad spot financially, or I'm not feeling good, that you have to, that God's going to say, oh, what, you're in a bad spot financially? Well, hey, here's $10 million. No, because the manual says that if you do not work, you will not eat, right? So you have to rely on the manual to understand how to get to where you're supposed to be. The Bible says you need to have faith, that I need to believe things, I need to have a vision, I need to see everything before it actually happens inside of me. I need to speak it into existence. So if I want to be prosperous, I have to see myself prosperous. I have to speak it that it's already done. And then it has no choice but to come to me. You can't take a seed and put it on the sidewalk and expect it to grow. A seed has a law in it. When you plant it in the ground and you water it, it will grow. When you do the same thing with your own life, when you vision, you speak, it will grow. The vision, the thing that you're speaking into existence will happen. It just takes that tenacity, that fortitude, to stop relying on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge God, and whatever you are seeking, you will find. It's that simple. We make life so friggin' complicated that it's insane, but it's really that simple. And all we have to do is stop leaning onto our own understanding and say, wait a second, if this world was built the way it is, and if a manufacturer will replace their goods, will guarantee it, they will guarantee it, will my Father in heaven not do just as much, if not more? Guys, this is basics. This is the very, very basics of what we need to do in life. And if we follow it, we can be healed. We can be whole. We can be well. We can do anything we set our mind to. But you have to ask yourself, why am I here? What was I created for? Where is my passion? See, the reason why people don't get to this place is because they don't know what their passion is. They don't know what they were created for. And all you have to do is spend that time alone, seek it out, like we've gone through in other videos, where you understand that, wait a second, this is what makes me happy deep down inside. Not what I'm doing right now, but this here deep down inside is what makes me happy. And when you follow after that and realize that the manufacturer in heaven has your back and he's going to be there through thick and thin, the world is at your fingertips, guys. Everything and anything you want, you can have, as long as you read the manual, understand how it works, and then all of a sudden, wow, this is what life is supposed to be like. And then, man, then the world changes. Then you become everything you dreamed you could be. Then, guys, everything is plausible. All right, guys, hope you got something out of this short video. You know I'm here to give you that spirit of increase, because I know if I give you that spirit of increase, it will change your perspective. And if you change your perspective, you will change your life. And then you can be like me, and we can help change this world just one person at a time. Don't forget, guys, if you want me to speak at your next event, at your school, at your office, just shoot me an email or go to my website. Also, guys, make sure you're commenting down below. Let me know what you're thinking of these videos. Help me pass these on so that the world can be blessed, all right? As always, guys, make sure you create yourselves a fabulous day.